The reality TV star Kim Kardashian has testified in a Paris court against a group of men accused of robbing her at gunpoint in 2016. The American celebrity told the court that she feared she would die as millions of dollars worth of jewelry were stolen from her hotel room. Kardashian said she forgave the main defendant, who's admitted to tying her up during the theft. The suspects, now mostly in their 60s and 70s, are known in France as the grandpa robbers. All right, Anne-Elisabeth Moutet is a French journalist and columnist. She joins us from Paris. Good to see you, Anne-Elisabeth. So, the grandpa robbers, quite a story, just a title in itself. What were the key moments or revelations from Kardashian's testimony that stood out to you today?
I think what really was striking was how poised she was and how unlike the kind of circus that people had expected, how articulate she was. She was very emotional at some moments because she recalled being woken when she was in her bed at 1 a.m. alone in her suite in the center of Paris, and there was noise, and these men walked in with guns, and they dragged her from the bed, they tied her up, they threw her again on the bed, they taped a masking tape on her mouth, and she said, "I thought I was going to die. I told them, take anything you want, I have children." And it was something like 12 to 15 minutes, but it was, I mean, she had a gun to the nape of her neck for a part of that time, and it was very, very striking and very obvious that she'd gone through a harrowing experience, and she said, "I decided to come to Paris to testify as I wanted to clear this up, but the trauma will live with me, my life will be entirely different. Ever since this happened to me, I do not go outside. My children have bodyguards. My jewels are never in my house. Every evening, if I've been wearing them, they go back to the bank with an armed guard. And it's changed my life."
Yeah, it's reality TV becoming real. What's been the reaction in France to this? I mean, is this being treated as a serious legal story or more of a celebrity event?
No, and that is also because she talked about herself a little bit. As you know, she's right now at university taking law courses. She wants to become a lawyer. Her father was a lawyer who was famous or infamous because he was one of the lawyers for O.J. Simpson. But she also talked about the fact that she has been involved with prisoners, trying for prisoners' rights. And that was interesting because the chief judge read out a letter that she had actually never received from one of the guilty men who was already on remand in jail. And he said, "I've heard you on American television talking about what a shock and how harrowing it was for you, and I would like to apologize to you." And this is a man who's now 70, over 70. And she said, "Look, I have worked with prisoners and I forgive you. I will not forget the trauma because I can't." And all of this was very dignified and absolutely not the circus that we expected.
Yeah, it speaks to her humanity, that's for sure. And given Kardashian's wealth and fame, it seems remarkable that people could get into her hotel room. I mean, has this case, has it had any broader implications on security in Paris?
The hotel is a very strange place. It's a kind of super luxurious suites apartment in a building behind the Church of La Madeleine in central Paris, a very elegant street. But it has a concierge, and the poor man was also attacked by the robbers, and he was in the courthouse talking as well. And she apologized, and the letter that apologized to her apologized to the concierge. But it's not really a hotel. It doesn't have the kind of security of a hotel. It doesn't have the same things. The whole point of that place is luxury and anonymity. And that probably will not be very good for whoever runs those places, because they must be very nice, but a hotel is a lot safer.
Yeah. Anne-Elisabeth Moutet with the case of Kim Kardashian and the grandpa robbers tonight. Thank you.